Watch out. Hippy Vapes is back again. Oh, hell. Gonna get crazy up in here, ain't it? How's everybody out there doing? Hell yeah, man. Oh, crazy long hair, flower sniffing, rocking hippie. Coming back at you. And I'm going to talk about what we mixed up on the last few videos. Now, remember I told you in those videos that your recipes needed steep. We did the caramel apple. The caramel needed that steep time, right? So we're going to go over the caramel apple recipes that I had like 6 versions of that sucker. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go over those, how they taste now after 16 days steep on 4 of them. And one of them has about almost 2 weeks steep, and then the other one, yeah, right around there. So caramel apple, we're going to go over caramel apple. I'm doing it first because I don't want the cinnamon from the apple pie recipe that we played around with, giving you suggestions and stuff. We'll go over those recipes and how they taste now. Okay, so now I've got like all kind of different devices and different coils in each device. Okay, because I wanted it, the new mixer, he's probably, or her is probably a new vapor, just getting into vaping. So I tried to find, like, of course, the dead rabbit, the big first dead rabbit, you might have that one, or you might have the recurve, you might have that one. So I got it out. These are drippers, not tanks. Now, I did break out the Kensei RTA tank and got an exotic coil. I'll tell you more about that in another video. I've got my Hadley from Fast Tech or 3F Vape. Forgot about them, on my parallel unregulated box mod. Then I've got the Dead Rabbit Squonk, but I closed off the squonk part and put the pin in it and hitting it on an unregulated, this is for the advanced vapor if you don't know Ohm's law yet. So, but it's the tank, the dripper that I'm talking about. And then of course my favorite, I got the Hadley over here. I mean the Entheon Fast Tick 1099. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for taste testing. Then my favorite of all, is I got 2 of them, fixed to have 3. The C4 from Asmodus. Okay. Now, each one has a different coil in them too, and that makes a big difference on taste testing your recipes, to find what you like. Okay. Now, in this C4, it came out to a 0.25 ohm build. It's a 3-core Alien Nichrome 80 Alien build. Yeah, it looks like it's been vaped on because it has been, but it still vapes real good. So I'm not worried about cleaning it right now. All right. And I'm vaping it basically on variable wattage on this Legend, where it's got that, you can start, it hits it at 80, then 75, 75, 70, 65. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is, the caramel apple. And I'm going to bring up the recipes too and show you to remind you what was in each one. Okay. Now, the caramel apple, it was made on 10/28, and today's the 14th of November. Now, that's not bad. The caramel's there. The apple has calmed down. It's in the background where I wanted it. It lays on your tongue at the end, but you get the caramel first. Now that's a good one. That one's not bad at all. Now, it's not a strong recipe, strong in flavor, should I say. It's one of those that are a little bit weaker in flavor. So I guarantee you, if I put this in an RTA, is why I broke out some of my RTAs. I borrowed this one from my stepson, fixed to build on the Griffin 22, and then this big ass beast, the Heracles by Sense. I'm gonna build on it, you know, to get a general idea of the RTA flavor. Okay. Now, if I put this in that RTA, it's not going to be even as strong in flavor, because I can tell dripping, you get more flavor. That's why I like dripping. I used to do tanks when I first started. And then as I got my first dripper, it was over with. The flavor was just double, triple what it was in an RTA. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. It's not bad. It's not a strong, overpowering. The apple calmed down. Remember, my lungs, I got emphysema and COPD. My lungs, I can't take too much vapor in my lungs, or it starts, you know, making my lungs harder for me to breathe. And apple is one of those flavors that messes my lungs up. I love the taste of apples, don't get me wrong. I just can't hardly vape them. So I had hell going through these recipes for you guys. I'll give you that. Hell yeah. But they've calmed down now. All right. Now here's version 2, made on 1028 caramel apple. Okay. Now on this one, it's got that fused Clapton Nichrome 80, which was 226 gauge Nichrome 80 wire wrapped with a 36 gauge outer wrap. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wraps. Okay. See, the coal's a little dirty. It needs cleaning. But the cotton's clean. It's vaping good. It's not vaping too bad. It ohms out at a 0.3 ohm build. And I'm vaping it at 50 watts. It'll focus. Anyway, you get the gist of it. Now that one kind of seems a little muddled, like something in that recipe, version 2, is like muting the caramel. I don't even taste the apple. I taste the apple a little bit, but not much at all, you know, so no, it's not like I want. It's not that caramel apple. Okay. Then remember, I did just the caramel. I wanted to get the caramel right, because that was the main thing I was after, is that caramel flavor. Okay. So I'm gonna put it on the Entheon to see the high note, see if the apple came through. I mean, that's right, I didn't put apple in it. It's just the caramel note. Just the caramel. Now that's a nice little caramel note. That's nice. The butterscotch gave it the mouthfeel, the brown sugar. That's a really nice caramel. Like a soft crack caramel. Even though it had a hard crack caramel in it, the other caramel and the butterscotch tamed it down to like, so it's a chewy, soft caramel. Needs a little butter flavor in it, I think. A little more butter flavor. Okay. Now, caramel apple number 4. All right. We're going to hit it on this bad boy. The Dead Rabbit Squonk Single Coil. I done messed up because I remember I had that apple pie on this one. Daggone it. So I got to put that one down. Well, I got to vape it off there now. Oh, yeah. That caramel actually tasted pretty good with that apple pie. Well, daggone. Let's see if this one's dry. Let me try number 4. Now, this is a parallel build. Nichrome 80, parallel, 26 gauge, Nichrome 80. I think it's 6 wraps. Okay. That's what I rock in my Hadley. I kind of like it. It pops, it spits, it gives me awesome flavor. Yeah, let's put caramel on the Hadley. Let's see what it tastes like. Caramel apple, version 4. Man, I hope this one's good. The other ones I'm not too impressed with. I'm really not. Dang. Now, wait a minute. Version 4. Let's look this up. Hold on a sec. Let me minimize all of this and look for version 4 up here. There's 3. Apple pie up. I need to, excuse me for a second. Load up another one. Those are my recipes. Well, I might as well share screen so you can see what the hell I'm doing, huh? All right, let's see here. Share screen. Okay, there we go. How's that? All right, now I'm looking up caramel apple version 4. You notice I got a lot of recipes that are private. I mixed up that Mixins Vixens ginger butterscotch custard, and then I added on to it. I changed it around a little bit. So see, I got a version 2 of their recipe. You know, version 4, caramel apple version 4, right there. Okay, here we go. What's in this one? Bavarian cream at 0.5%, butterscotch from Flavora. There's the difference. That's why this one tastes so good. See, I love Flavora's caramel and their butterscotch. Those two mixed together are just phenomenal. That's one of my favorites right there, combinations. You see, butterscotch only uses a 0.5%, caramel at 2%. I use Caramel Original from the Flavor Apprentice at 3%. Now, the Fuji apple at 0.5%. It's not bad. I can taste it. It's coming through. Now let's taste that version 4 in an exotic coil. Let's try it on the recurve. Now on my recurve, I'm going to show you the coil on this one. Okay. Now this one, let me stop share. This coil is an Alien 6 wrap. Okay. 3mm bit. Awesome, awesome coil. It ohms out at 0.23 ohm, and I'm vaping it at 3.9 volts. Okay. Got it? Good. I always have a problem with the recurve. I wish they had like a lock on it for your airflow, because sometimes it's kind of hard to line up your airflow on that recurve. You know, I mean, come on now. But it's got good flavor. Don't get me wrong. Oh yeah. You can taste that apple even at 0.5%. Caramel's there, but it's not strong. And mind you, this one's been steeping since the 29th of October. So 13, 14, 15 days steep on it. And it tastes a little weak on this device. The flavor isn't as bright as the Hadley. Now, I love my C4s. It's my favorite. Let me get this off of here so I can put version 4 on it. I know this is running long, but this is what it takes to, you know, come up with a recipe and try to figure it out. And it's fun. Get all excited. It's like, well, dang, you know, I messed up. What the hell? It just ain't what I'm wanting. Well, that's why you taste test. Oh yeah, version 4. On this, it gets the really, really nice, rich caramel note. You could probably share screen. Let's see here. You could probably, let's see here. Let's see how much Flavor recommends for caramel. It says between 1 and 4%. That caramel's actually kind of weak, but I don't want to, you know, put too much in it and over flavor it. Now, you notice we're only at 8% on this version right here. Let's see what Caramel Original says their median is. Between 2 and 6%. I usually go in the middle, which would be around 3.5% maybe on that one. And what do we have it at? Is at 3%, I think. Yeah, we got it at 3%. Maybe use a different caramel even. Maybe use the caramel candy at 3% as well. Take the Caramel Original out, put caramel candy in there, raised the butterscotch up to like 1%. Let's see here. Fuji apples were on par. Yeah, and 0.5% of sweetener from Flavor West. I think we're gonna take that sweetener out too. Take the sweetener out. I think the sweetener, it's sucralose, is kind of muting this recipe as well, I think. So try it like no sweetener, change that caramel out, and we might have a pretty decent recipe. So out of those 4, caramel apple version 4, I think would be the best bet. But it's still, mix it the way you want to mix it. You know what I'm saying? Use the flavorings that you have. Now, the caramel apple, I mean, where's it at? The first one was good as well. Hold on. Let me find it. That's apple pie. There it is. Now, this was a simple recipe right there. Butterscotch Flavor West, caramel original from the Flavor Apprentice, Fuji apple, salted caramel from Flavor West, and a little sweetener from Flavor West. 7% flavoring. That was a really, really good recipe. You could bump up the caramel original to 3%. And I'd bump up that salted caramel up to 3% as well. Sure enough. And leave it just like that. That'd be awesome. That's another good recipe right there. The first one, the very first one. It's got the more in-depth creaminess, velvetyness in it. So for the new mixer, yeah, less ingredients, did pretty damn good, man. Pretty good. All right. Now, apple filling. I'm bringing this up because whenever I was making the apple pies, okay, let me get that down. Get out from there. I'll get out from there. Let me bring it over here. Bring this one way over there. You know what I mean, Vern? Come on, get out from there. Oh, caramel apple. It goes down there too. All right. Let's see. We got version 3, apple filling. There's the first apple pie. There's the second apple pie. We need the third one because we got 3 apple pies. So let me just bring up another thing. Go up here, user, go to my recipes. Boom. All right. Now, apple pie, version 3. Where you at? Apple pie. Oh, that's the caramel part. Should be apple pie version. Well, apple pie version 3 right there. That's the one I'm missing. And let's bring it right over here. Because, yeah. All right. Now, let's start from the beginning. I know this is a long video, but hey, you got to learn. You got to learn how to mix. And you want to learn how to, get everything right. Well, I made behind me here, there's 4 bottles. And then plus my apple filling. There it is. Apple filling. This is the apple filling that goes in there without the crust. This is your apple pie without the crust. I had to get it right. And to make it simple, not complex at all, using the least amount of ingredients that I could use. Apple filling from Flavor is definitely in this mix. 1.5%. Fuji apple is in this at 0.5%. And no sweetener. Well, yeah, we added TPA's sweetener, sucralose, and ethyl maltol is in that sweetener. We wanted to brighten up the fruits. The ethyl maltol brighten up the fruits, and it helps calm down some harsh edges as well. Now this needs steep. It definitely needs steep. Today, like I said, is the 13th. I made the apple filling on the 3rd. Now we can just go right over top. Let me put it on this one. And that apple filling is kick ass. I mean, right there, if you want a really nice cinnamon apple, oh yeah. Now that's good. That's really, really good. Shown up. All right, apple pie, version 1, where you at? Here's what we have. We use country apple, lemon meringue pie, biscuit, apple pie, apple filling, sugar cookie, super sweet. Oh my word, it all the damn ingredients in this recipe. Okay, apple pie. Made it on October the 7th. So it's had over a month steep on this bad boy. All right, I'm gonna switch to the dead rabbit. Now inside this one, I've got fused Claptons, 5 wraps on each side, 26 gauge inner 2 nichrome 80 wires wrapped with a 36 gauge outer Clapton. 2 of them, 5 wraps on each side. It ohms out at a 0.16 ohm. Now, since my lungs can't take all that vapor, I have to cut down my airflow. Now, I know oh, by the way, 3F Vape has the Dead Rabbit version 2 on their pre-order site now. It's the only place I could find that sucker. And the reason why I'm getting it, I don't like vaping on this one too much because I can't vape it too long, just too much. The new one's got the honeycomb airflow on it. And they fixed the airflow so it doesn't hit you in the face if you purge. I don't purge too much at all. Some of them I do. But they fix it where you can turn your barrel. If you close off your airflow, and you can turn your barrel so it's aiming right at the center of the coil. Well, you can do the same thing on the original too. You just turn your barrel, and then whenever you have your airflow, I keep mine about 3/4 of the way open on this one. My airflow is hitting right in the center of my coil because I turned my barrel a little bit so I know where it's at. All right, we're gonna do apple pie. No, yeah, apple pie. I don't like that one though. It's not that good. It wasn't my favorite, you know. I'm gonna do version 3 because version 3, in my opinion, was the better recipe. I cut out a lot of junk on it, and here it is, apple pie version 3. Apple filling at 2%. I raised it up. Biscuit, I used jungle flavors instead of Inuera. 1%. You can use Inuera biscuit, you know, it ain't gonna change it that much. Country apple from Perillium at 5%. Fuji apple at 0.5%. Sugar cookie for the crust at 3% to help that biscuit out and give a little butter note to it, a little graininess to that biscuit too, and a little sweetener. Come out 12% flavoring. Ooh, ain't that a pretty picture? Showing up, showing up. Version 3, man. Here we go. And we're off to the races. It's time for me to cough and hack and cough up a lung. No, I'm just picking with you. Let's hit this. Now, version 3, kick butt. Now, we made this October 26th. Version 3 rocks. Oh, yeah. That's not bad for a big, right off the top of my head type of recipe. You know what I'm saying? So I got really 2 good recipes because version 2, it wasn't that, well, the apple filling part that I just showed you on the screen was really, really good. And I'm going to make all these public after this video. But yeah, we did pretty good on the apple pie. But that's how you taste test. That's how you test and see where you're at. Now, I just put out that strawberry cheesecake recipe, simple version. Yeah, right. Okay. I got to thinking. Let me stop sharing. I got to thinking. Watch out. Hippy's brain's going crazy. So I'm going to mix up another strawberry cheesecake, but using little bit of ingredients, maybe 3 or 4 ingredient recipe. Of course, we're going to use sweet strawberry from Capella. Oh, here we go again. Sweet strawberry from Capella. That's the only strawberry we're going to use. How's that? Now, I was thinking about maybe putting a little sweet strawberry from the Flavor Apprentice in there. It's got more of a bright, it's a new strawberry from the Flavor Apprentice, one of their newer flavorings. Because they're strawberry ripe, I just don't like it anymore. It just, So, sweet strawberry, it's got a little brightness to it, but it's got a little bit of a candy note too. And you can use this at a lower percentage, like even 1 or 2% in a recipe. They made it more potent. Okay, like strawberry ripe, remember you had to use like 7, 8, 10% strawberry ripe, because it fades so much. Well, this one doesn't fade as quick as those other strawberries. Now, the sweet strawberry from Capella is going to fade, but it's more, remember, your artificial candy-like strawberry. So we're using it. Now, the cheesecake, of course, we're going to use Yes Sweet Cheesecake. Oh, yeah, I got to put it in there because that's my favorite cheesecake. And graham cracker from Flavor. That is my best and favorite pairing. These 2 right here, man. Yes Sweet Cheesecake and graham cracker. These 2 paired together make the just ultimate perfect freaking cheesecake with graham crust. I mean, it's just heaven. All right. Now, we got those 3 flavorings. Sweet strawberry from Capella. We got Flavor's graham cracker and Yes Sweet Cheesecake. Let's see here. Let's take a 15 ml bottle. Excuse my desk, man, because I'm like a madman out here. Let's turn our scale on. I got flavors and mods and everything, man. Look at all this stack of drippers and, what I mean? Shoot. Taste testing. Uh-oh, got a notification. All right, let's tear that scale out. Okay. Now we got these 3 flavorings right here. And I've got cheesecake graham crust sitting over here because I might put that in there from the Flavor Apprentice. And I also have Bavarian cream from the Flavor Apprentice over here. Maybe. And the sweet strawberry from TPA. But we're going to mix up this 15 ml bottle. So let me share screen. Share. Now let's create a recipe. All right, go up top there. Type it in. Strawberry cheesecake. 1, 2, 3. How's that? All right, we're gonna make a 15 ml bottle. I'm not putting any nicotine in this one because all the taste testing I've been doing lately. Now I'm gonna keep it a 70-30 because I might use this in the RTA. 3 ingredients. How about that? All right, we got sweet strawberry. All right, there it is, Capella. Let's see what it recommends. 4% sweet strawberry. We're going to leave it right there at 4%. How's that? Take that, ELR. Okay. Yes, sweet cheesecake from Anywhere. Boom. They're saying 3%. Take that, ELR. And we got graham cracker from Flavor right there. And let's see what they suggest. 1%. 4.3. Interesting. Let's just mix that up right there. Let's save it. Save it and mix it. Boom. It's not really a 3-2-1, it's a 4-3-1. Who cares? Let's try this out. All right. Shake your flavorings up, man. Always shake your flavorings up. Graham cracker, 0.15%. Let's tear our scale out. All right. I gotta stop sharing. There we go. All right, now I can see. Let me minimize this. There we go. Now I can see while I mix. All right, so graham cracker, I'm needing 0.15, so it's going to be about 7 drops or close to it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And of course, my fan is on as well. There you go, 0.15. Right on. All right, told you 7 drops, man. All right, next up, we got sweet strawberry from Capella. Check them flavors up, man. And we're using this at 4%, so that'd be 0.60 grams. Oh, went a little bit off. That's all right. Tear your scale out. Next ingredient, yes, sweet cheesecake from Anywhere at 3%. So it would be 0.45 grams. Woo, right on the money. Tear. All right, PG, put 3.42. Tear that scale out, man. 3.42. I know there's a long video, but hey, you gotta learn somehow, right? I mean, just put your headphones on and listen to it. All right, no nicotine in this, and we need 13.25 VG. Close enough. Oh, yep, that's good enough. 13.25, right on the money. Take my little handy dandy mixer, man. Go to town and mix this bad boy up. I got me a glass of water over here. So right, there we go. Now, let's come back up. There y'all are. That gone 44 minutes already, man. Let me clean this one off. Now, the strawberry cheesecakes that we made in that other video that I put out just Saturday or whatever, I'm letting them steep. I've taste tested them, and I'm not too impressed with them yet. They need more steep because there's a lot of ingredients in it. The more ingredients you put in a recipe, the longer you gotta let it steep. Some of them turned out though as a shaker bake. You just never know. Those are the lucky ones. All right, here we go. Strawberry cheesecake 1, 2, 3. Blast off. Damn. Double damn. Man, that's smooth, rich, creamy. Daggone. 3 ingredients. And I can bake this right away. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add something. Yep. Hippy gonna add something. Y'all know. All right, let's open this back up again. All right, come here. We're gonna edit. Okay. I'm gonna add 2 ingredients to this. I'm gonna add sweet strawberry. Sweet strawberry from the Flavor Apprentice. And I am definitely not putting 3% in there. I'm gonna put 1% of that strawberry in there. I'm gonna raise this up 1%, so it's 5%. Yep, you saw that. Let's see here. And I'm gonna add some Bavarian cream. Bavarian cream from the Flavor Apprentice. It should be 1%. Oh, they said 2.5. What the hell, man? Screw all that. 1%, man. Now, that might do it. That might do it. It sure enough might. Let's go ahead and save it now. Okay. Now, all we got to add is 1% of sweet strawberry from Capella because I raised it up to 4%, remember? So let's get our bottle back out. See, there's another way you can mix. Just you don't like it like that. Now I bet if that's steeped out for a while, your strawberry's going to disappear. I can already tell that right now. That's why I'm adding more strawberry to it. Okay. Now let me hit stop share. Okay. I'll drop down. Y'all see again if y'all want to. All right. Let me minimize my recipe so I can see it over here. Okay. Let's see here. Sweet strawberry. This is a new ingredient. So we're putting 1% of sweet strawberry in there. That'd be 0.15 grams. 7 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tear it out. Bavarian cream, 1%, be 0.15 drops. More because I spilt it. See, spilt it right on the side. All right, and then we raised the sweet strawberry up by 1%. So we got to put 0.15 because we know 1% is 0.15 grams, right? So 0.15 of strawberry again here. There we go. Tear the scale out. Now we don't have to add anything else. Now we just blend it up. Did I raise the, no, I didn't raise the graham cracker up. I left it alone. Now, let's jump up and see what this one tastes. Oh, I can already tell this tastes better. All right, let's put some of the new mix on there. See all the work? It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort on these recipes that I come up with and I share with everybody. This is what I go through. So now y'all see. Ooh, that's better. Now, that's a really, really solid shake and vape. Better than the first one with only 3 ingredients, but it wasn't bad. It was good. I just made it better by adding that Bavarian cream to help smooth edges off, mellow everything out, blend it together. Bavarian cream, we're using it as an emulsifier or a blender, okay, to blend these flavors so they come together as one flavor. Now you can taste the difference. You can taste strawberries in this now. You can taste the cheesecake in this. You can taste the graham cracker in this now. This is a solid recipe. So I'll make this one public too. Hell yeah. Now see, man, I bet you after a week, this is going to be the best strawberry cheesecake right here. All right. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Damn, I've been rambling on for a freaking hour, man. Holy cow. Well, I hope y'all enjoy that. Stay tuned. I'll have shorter videos of recipes, some really good, tasty stuff coming up now. So y'all sit back, relax, have a groovy afternoon, even though it's cold as hell outside. I'm getting over a cold. We're going to get there, man. So y'all have a good one. Peace, love, and harmony, everybody. See y'all on the next video. And don't forget, man, go to Hippy Vapes group on Facebook and join, man. There's a lot of good stuff going on in there. So join Hippy Vapes group, and y'all have a good one. Later, y'all.